Hey, welcome to video number 70 of Walker This Way with Hazel Walker, the queen of all things
B&I and networking.
I am Mark Simmons, and holy smokes, we're at number 70. This is great.
I know.
Yeah.
We
And
didn't expect to get this far.
we didn't, but you know what we had at the time? We had a plan.
We did have a plan.
And speaking of plans, New Year's is coming up, New Year's resolutions. It's a time when generally people start to plan their future. I'm going to plan to lose weight. I'm going to plan to move or change careers, or planning and planning and planning. And I go, that's great.
Planning kind of comes along with bragging, because to a little bit, bragging is a bit of planning too. But planning is more, we're planning to expand our business into Australia, or we're planning to expand our business into the United States, whatever. We're planning to start a business. We're planning on hiring 12 employees for our business. We're growing that much. We're planning on building a new home. We're planning on buying a vacation home, right? So people will talk about what their plans are pretty regularly. You actually will hear complaining and planning even more than you'll hear complaining and bragging. Complaining and planning happens a lot because people are always planning to do something. We just had a friend who spent the last 3 years planning to move to California, and now the plan has come to fruition and they've moved on to California, right? But it's been a 3-year conversation and lots of people helping to fulfill that plan. So planning is also an opportunity to generate referrals for people. You just need, again, to ask some questions, which you, the member, have to teach me what to listen for and what questions to ask, right? So if I hear someone say, we're planning on expanding our business, what are the questions you want me to ask them? Are you going to build a new building? Yes. Do you have a contractor to help you? Do you have an architect to help you? Have you already committed to your land? I can ask all these different questions and then connect them with the right people, right? But it does require that. Complaining, bragging, and planning require two things. Listening, right? So listening to what people have to say, and then asking questions. And once you've asked a few questions, then making the connection. But it all starts with the one-to-ones and you teaching me what to listen for, what are the clues, and what then to ask and what to say, how to build your credibility. How I build your credibility is always going to fall back to your accomplishments and gains. That if I don't know that, I'm going to have a much harder time talking about your credibility. So planning, bragging, and complaining are great ways to build business for your referrals. And it also gives you the opportunity and time to turn it into a real referral, not a lead. We're not a leads organization, we're a referral organization. So it takes 3 people, and this is a great opportunity for you to do that.
Perfect. So 3 takeaways for this one. Number 1, the gains profile, using it for your one-to-ones, super important, because it leads into the next part, which is the importance of complaining, bragging, and planning are opportunities for referrals, and it comes down to one thing, which is educating each other on what to listen for in each of those scenarios.
Right, and it is also really important, because here's the problem most networkers have. We like to talk more than we like to listen.
No.
So we have a tendency to talk our heads off, never listening to the complaints and the planning and all that. So to be a good networker, you have to learn to listen twice as much. Yeah. So there's 4 takeaways.
Yeah. What was that saying? Be interested, don't be interesting.
Yes. Try to be interested, not interesting.
Yeah. There you go. Create the referral opportunities.